Well, I hope you enjoyed that little surprise of a montage.
I did. It brought back a lot of memories, I have to tell you. It was interesting seeing the end of this film. I saw it recently, and the story is really about Bill Holden, who's the submarine commander. I kind of slip in and out, you know. And it's just a different experience watching yourself so many years ago. So many years ago.
This was one of 4 films you made with William Holden.
Yes. I was signed to Paramount, and I did Sunset Boulevard, Mr. Music with Bing, Union Station with Bill, Submarine Command with Bill, and none of them were released. And I said to Paramount, I do not want to be a movie star. And I married a playwright, a librettist, a man who had already written Brigadoon, and I moved to New York. I did not want to be frozen in a huge building that couldn't let me out because they had guards at the door. And I was there from 6 in the morning or 7 in the morning getting my hair done, 9 showing up on the set, and leaving at 6. And we worked 6 days a week at that time. And I was a student at UCLA. And my life, what kind of life was that? So I left.
Now tell me that you didn't want to be an actress anymore, and then something incredible happened about what you were awarded for Sunset Boulevard.
Well, what happened was that when Sunset came out first, of all the 4 films, there was such a reaction that Paramount had stopped paying me. I was gone as far as they were concerned. But they could not stop. I mean, the agency just kept after me and after me. And I didn't accept a lot of things. The next thing I did was Force of Arms. It's the last film that I did with Bill. And that was for Warner Brothers. And I worked off and on after that, when I felt like it. But I was living in New York, and I did 3 plays on Broadway. So that was a different experience, another one. And my husband was writing morning, noon, and night. So it was fascinating for me to be a part of that.
And at some point he was also writing something else that we might have heard of, like My Fair Lady.
Yes. It was interesting. He did Paint Your Wagon after we were married. And then we did a movie called Royal Wedding, which of course that's when I said, okay, then I'll do the film at Warner's. Well, you're busy at MGM. We can, be there, and we already had a little girl. So I went immediately back to New York. And then Alan loved the play Pygmalion, George Bernard Shaw. And he said that Rodgers and Hammerstein were trying to make it into a musical, and they stated, it will never be done. It's impossible. And Alan said, I know how to do it. They're missing the point. Higgins is the key. So he and Fred sat down and started writing My Fair Lady and Pygmalion. And it was an extraordinary, concentrated time. We had a house in the country, and the studio was across the road down the long driveway, and Alan and Fritz were there. Fritz is Frederick Lowe, Lerner and Lowe. And they were busy every minute into making this happen.
It was magnificent, and of course they went on to do Gigi as well. And you also had another wonderful husband who was a hero to me, Mr. Livingston, who changed Capitol records for all of us. He's the one that brought Nelson Riddle to Sinatra and made Nat King Cole stop just playing piano and singing. The reason why I'm rushing this is because I want to just mention, when I mentioned something really nice happened, you were nominated for an Oscar for your performance at Sunset Boulevard.
Yes, wasn't that amazing?
We are going to continue this conversation over at Groupboard, where we have a bunch and a beautiful room for you. There is so much to talk about with you, so much, but we are running behind because there's another show coming in. However, we have something to present to you, and I would like to bring your brother up right now. And
My brother?
your yes, we put him all the way from the sky. We're going to bring him up right here.
Hi, David.
Excuse me. Good afternoon. My name is David Olson, and I happen to be the fortunate brother of Nancy. And I'm honored to present the Cinecon 59 Legacy Award at this festival. I'm fortunate to have a sister like Nancy for my entire life. Her forensic and thespian talent has been recognized and honored since her time at Wauwatosa High School in suburban Milwaukee, Wisconsin. In her senior year, 1946, she was awarded the #1 oratorical contest in the state of Wisconsin. Thereafter, at the University of Wisconsin and UCLA, she was identified as a talented actress and was recognized by Paramount Pictures as a professional in 1948. If you are interested in her life story and film and theater, you should read her book, which was first published this year. Nancy, this Cinecon 59 award has been awarded to you in recognition of your exemplary achievements in film and theater.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen.
To give me this award, it's an honor. I love being here. Thank you for coming, and thank you, Brian, very, very much.